Alright, y'all, let me give it to you like this. Call this Under a Tree with VE. Trying something new. I like to experiment, but yeah. This one's called Show Up. I just want to take the time to highlight why I think it's important to show up every day. And like, be consistent. Not only are you matching that consistency, but you showing people how to do it incrementally, and you showing how those increments add up. Now, I know things happen in life where people have to dip out, and you can't plan every day, and you can't run every day. For example, that running ain't even the peak. I love to run, but this can apply in multiple areas of life. Running is not even the peak. You can show up and be consistent in everything with your kids, with your families, with your education, with your knowledge, with your self learning, with a multitude of things. So you can add increments and grains of sand to all these things. But the most important thing I'm trying to tap into is why it's important to show up. It's important to show up because it matters. It helps the morale. It helps keep people motivated. It helps keep you motivated. And at the very least, if you don't expect, you can probably expect people not to show up for you majority of the time, but you can expect for you to show up for yourself because only you can count on you to show up for you, and that's something you got to do and grind out and get into every day. And from a person that's done it for a while, it across a multitude of different things, it gives you a level of fulfillment and self-fulfillment within yourself when you show up for yourself. And then when you show up for others, that's just icing on the cake because you know what you're capable of. But too many times, like that was another video I made. I don't even think I posted it. You put out energy, and if that energy ain't necessarily reciprocated or it's just a stagnant river, that's gonna bring you down. So you might have to pull that back, and then you might have to go a different direction. But you will discover all that if you in them trenches every day. If you in the field, if you got your feet on the earth, if you grounded, you're gonna see that you have to show up every day and you have to get to that next level. So that's why it's important to show up. Because when you don't show up, the opposite of that happens. Your morale goes down. You can't. You don't know how to do what you got to do. Your team morale goes down, and then you can't just show up when it's convenient for you. You have to show up all the time, 24/7, as much as applicable as possible. And if there ever is a chance that you can't show up, just communicate that. Now, if it's with yourself, no problem. I'm pretty sure. You understand you. But if you have a team or something like that, you got to communicate that because it takes a lot to maintain that morale and maintain the vision of whatever you're working on. So yeah, just show up, man. Just show up for you, and just keep that in mind as you go out and try to do these fitness goals and all these things and get to that next level. Because hey, yes, consistency is the key that's gonna separate the winners from the losers. I think I heard that most from, believe it or not, radio personality Wendy Williams. But for the most part, it rings true. Consistency and showing up separates the people that's gonna win, and it shows character and value in who you are and how you do. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna make it too crazy.